PHD company is founded in 1957 as an automation supplier. We offer cylinders, slides, grippers, rotary actuators. We also have the PHD YRG team. Our existing test platform has been around, I would say, since the mid-70s, early 80s, in the configuration it is today. We were experiencing a number of failures with our current systems, test systems. What we found was it was becoming harder and harder to find the hardware. We looked at it and said, there's something we need to do. We need to evolve the technology, both in a hardware or software, data acquisition, data retention, things that the market and our customer base is looking for going forward. We worked with the YRG team internally. It made sense when we embarked on this tester venture, have them take a look-see at the product, and they've knocked it out of the park.
So the first 6 months was just a discovery process, and then after that we sort of did some conceptualization. We decided to conceptualize the leak tester using an 80-20 frame, and I knew that NEFF sells 80-20. We also needed to utilize several other components as well. We needed to have terminal blocks, which NEFF also sells Phoenix. So it just made sense to try to then think about the products that we need in this tester. We could just source and utilize all from NEFF. The biggest thing with the new tester is really its connectivity. The process really starts with just being able to figure out a way of scanning in their work order. We want to log it into a computer system, into a database. Then the process engineers or quality engineers here can then review and understand, like, okay, if they did have a failure, maybe they can see a trend in some sort of a type of a failure, and then the manufacturing engineers can then take a look at that and go out and try to come up with some corrective processes.
Once we have a completed built-up unit, we have two air lines that plug into the extend and retract side of whatever it is we're testing. We have it set up to where you hit two capacitive touch sense buttons to activate it for safety reasons. It pressurizes one end of the cylinder for a specific amount of time, and then it blocks it off. And that's where that air pressure actually runs through various flow meters to detect all sorts of stuff from, in general, leakage in the system, and it can even detect blow-by across the piston, so it can tell more than just it's leaking somewhere. It can actually tell you exactly at what point in the system air pressure is coming from.
There's a failure of the system. There's several indicators. The hand contacts turn red, there's red LEDs, and then on the screen there's a diagram of the unit you're testing, and it'll point to, say if it's a cap failure, it'll actually point to and give you a red value showing you where it failed. The operator will take it back, do their repair or rework, and then come back, retest it, and if it passes, they'll move it on.
Our collaboration with NEFF is every day, both in the products we offer. We collaborate with NEFF on our day-to-day customer activities, our sales opportunities. We also solicit input from them on sizing of products and any value-add equipment we may incorporate with our products.